Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, January 7, 2023. The day's energies particularly support forgiveness and understanding. It's a fine time to gain some perspective on a friendship or personal matter. You're non-judgmental, and it's an especially appealing trait now. It's an excellent time to let go of negativity or tension and put it behind you. There can be a warm feeling of understanding between you and someone special. You may be feeling particularly generous now and more inclined to open up. The moon enters your sign later today and meets Jupiter there. You can be in the mood to express yourself or to do something especially fun and interesting. If you're feeling underwhelmed with your current circumstances, things are about to start spicing up. For instance, in addition to the moon hovering over your zodiac sign for the rest of the day, your curious planetary ruler, Neptune, will also sextile Uranus, activating your freedom-loving 11th house of associations, community, and social networks. Flirting with someone via social media? Neptune energy can be deceptive, so make sure you're focusing on the bigger picture here. The world is your oyster as Uranus retrograde continues to sextile Neptune. This sextile is dreamy and imaginative, perfect for thinking about all the positive professional opportunities to come your way. As the sextile unfolds, the moon in Cancer glows in your subconscious sector. Your intuition could be popping off the charts today, especially if you feel like there will be networking opportunities or new possibilities to make your professional dreams plausible. Quirky Luna is revealing your innovative means of acquiring all that you seek out, so pay attention to what unfolds. With the moon just 2 days away from its first visit to your income sector for the year, this is just one reason why you can afford to take a wait-and-see approach. The other is that with the dwarf planet Eris just days away from turning retrograde, it is not only too soon to move things forward, but there is a chance to first make the most of the doors still open to the past. Intensify contacts to people, because they find you particularly likable right now. Plan your leisure time with family and good friends, and most importantly, make your plans together. You might feel like ringing up an old friend. The time is perfect to revive and strengthen old ties. This will make it easy for you to make new contacts and maybe even lifelong friendships. Today is best for chilling and keeping it low-key. Any craziness has to wait for later. At that point, though, you might have to light a flare to get people's attention, because they're practically in a coma. This is not the time to feel sorry for yourself. If you long to find someone to share your life, give yourself every opportunity to meet someone new. This is not a time for dreaming, but to make your dreams a reality. Be courageous, get out and socialize, forget thoughts of past loves and look eagerly to the future. You have positive influences coming at you from all over the zodiac right now. Positive thinking is the key to using this energy. If there is something in your life that needs changing, change it. If there is something you need to say it. Somehow you must be a living sketch right now of who you want to be. Living consciously is the best way to realize your dreams. Denial can postpone your life into the next life. Purifying herbs such as borage, vervain, and sage are highly recommended. Even the most devout family person loves to have fun away from home once in a while, and this 7-day is designed for just that. Get together with some friends or extended family and head out to do something everyone will enjoy. If you have kids, this fun-filled day is ideal for family adventures. Days like this are action-packed and excitement-filled for both children and those who are kids at heart. Whether it's friends or your own kids, be sure to do something that will see you laugh. With no planetary activity in Cancer, the moon's return every 4 weeks is always a valuable chance to check in. As the moon returns for its first visit to your sign for the year, this was always going to be especially important, but this also begins the lead up to the first full moon of 2023. This is a full moon that will always fall at the halfway point in each solar year, and less than a week into 2023 this might create some pressure and strong emotional responses, but with it an opportunity for a reset. It is just as the Sun moves into his final 2 weeks in your relationship sector, but also as he moves closer to an alignment with Mercury, the planet of communication, that the Moon returns to Cancer. This begins the lead up to the first full moon of 2023 and is something that will put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test. Yet thanks to Mercury, this comes with a chance to keep the communication lines open and for a breakthrough. Daily Planetary Overview. The Capricorn Sun connects with Uranus in Taurus this morning. When these two planets align, it allows us to lean into our innermost true and unique vibe. We can be ourselves today without any pushback from friends, family, or co-workers. In fact, living one's best life means embracing all of the parts of oneself, which we will be freely sharing with others today instead of hiding who we truly are. The Pisces Moon and Mars in Cancer square off today. When the Moon squares Mars, it can bring intense arguments to the fore. This energy can directly affect relationships and home life. Be careful not to listen to people who don't have your best interests at heart. And don't take advice from someone who doesn't know the full story. They might push you into saying things that aren't necessarily kind and don't hold any weight in the discussion. Although we might want to argue until the bitter end, and get in the last word, it would be inadvisable. More often than not, it doesn't matter who wins. Be the bigger person, and stop the drama from reaching that point by walking away or apologizing. In many cases where arguments occur, no one is right or wrong. Therefore, it's important to regain peace and understanding, so you can work and evolve together as a functional unit. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the Moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties can also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way. This aspect celebrates innovation and progress. We desire to break free from limitations and carve a new niche for ourselves. Change isn't disturbing, it's exciting. Acting upon revolutionary impulses and ideas allows us to make greater strides in our life than we would by sticking to convention. Because this cosmic meeting is occurring in steady Earth signs, we probably won't throw all caution to the wind. However, we will assess the resources at our disposal and imagine how to use them differently. Don't be afraid to try a completely new approach to tackle a persistent issue. If your method doesn't work, it doesn't work. We are offered divine protection now, so should we make an error or a misstep, the recovery will be swift, and the lessons learned will be invaluable.